What I appreciate the most about the Wayside materials that we're using is they put culture first. So culture is the center of every unit, and all of the activities, interpersonal, presentational, interpretive materials throughout the textbook are woven around the culture. And the grammar and vocabulary is embedded into that rather than a unit or a textbook with units that all of those seem to be standalones, and teachers are sort of forced to have to try to connect all the dots to make them flow for students.
In the olden days when the students would conjugate, 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 regurgitate, regurgitate, regurgitate. I remember so much doing the preterite units, and that was the unit rather than a communicative function being the topic of the unit. And the students would feel so defeated when they couldn't memorize all those irregular preterite conjugations. And I would feel defeated as the teacher too. But now this just makes so much more good sense that you don't have to memorize every single irregular preterite conjugation to be able to communicate in Spanish, and the students are feeling that success.
Immediately it allows students to just really get excited about a theme, something that they really care about. But more importantly, let's say they're talking about their daily life at school or their friends and what they do for activities, they immediately get to compare that or experience what that is like in another country. And so they feel like they're connecting with someone outside of their own culture or their own classroom. So that's really exciting. I like how that works.
I spoke with Wayside, I believe, at ACTFL, and then that spring the materials for EntreCulturas arrived, and it was like Christmas and Easter and everything in one, because it really had everything that we needed. It had the authentic resources with the activities to go through it, and the questions and rubrics to go with the IPAs that were already set up, and it really was what we were looking for.
As far as I can tell, it's the only textbook on the market that is proficiency driven. It has authentic resources that are unscripted, real life teenagers in the target countries. And it just makes really good sense. Everything is with a real life scenario and purpose and contextualized.
If you want to teach proficiency, definitely, and you need a textbook because it's what your district is telling you to use, and you want everybody to teach the same, EntreCulturas is the way to go.